So I'm here with a gentleman, Rawl Phillip, okay? And I'm just trying to get a little bit of perspective about his feelings about the 70s, early 80s, and Sir Eric Matthew Geary. So as I was saying, yeah, Mr. Rawl Phillip is going to give us a little perspective about Sir Eric Matthew Geary and his thoughts on the 70s and the 80s in Grenada.
Well, first of all, it's amazing to be here in Brooklyn.
That's
with
for sure.
So many Grenadians just sharing love and happiness.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's the atmosphere is electrifying. You're looking at Grenadians from all walks of life.
And political persuasions. And political persuasions.
Yeah, well, of course, but Grenadians rise above that stuff
Absolutely.
when it comes to having fun and when it comes to celebrating serious times and family times.
Absolutely.
We rise above politics. We see each other as family, and
Sure do.
that's what we're doing here today. So,
Yeah, so I wanted you to give us a little perspective on your view of the 70s, 80s in Grenada and the role of Sir Eric Matthew Geary in politics in Grenada.
well, during the 70s and 80s, when I was growing up, Grenada was a happy place.
So I heard.
You know, politics aside, Grenada was a place where we all loved to be, you know, and we enjoyed good food and good camaraderie and love and good friendship. Gary at his time did what he could have done with his limitations for the country.
Right.
He did a lot in terms of women's suffrage, voting rights. You know, he did quite a few things, and there became a point in time when I remember him saying that it's time that the young people rise up and take the mantle because people like him were moving along.
And I'm sure he didn't intend for it to be the way it actually happened.
I mean, my mother, for example, we supported Gary from time immemorial.
Right.
And I remembered when Maurice came along, my mom said to me, "Raw, Gary did his time. He came here as a young man and he did his time and he did his good for Grenada, but the time has come for him to step aside and let the young men take over." And this was shocking to me because my parents were staunch Gary supporters.
Right. So let me ask you, do you see any parallels between that, what happened then, and what actually happened with the rise of Deacon Mitchell and the NDC?
Well, what I see
In terms of the young people taking
Yeah, what I see Deacon Mitchell doing is encouraging the people to take ownership of the country,
Right.
grow with the country, do things that rebound to the benefits of the country. Gary did that in his time.
Right.
But, for example, the beautification of Grenada, that was something that Gary really was concerned about, how pretty the island looked, how clean the island was.
I remember
You know,
that.
the flora and the fauna and love people. And Deacon now is taking it to another level. And at his age, he is empowering the younger people
Right.
to hold on to that and let's move Grenada forward as Grenadians. I mean, look at Grenada today. I mean, not to trivialize it, but Grenada is known internationally now for celebration and jab and carnival.
Right.
And when you go to Grenada, I see Grenadians policing Grenadians to make sure that people here enjoy themselves and they leave the country feeling positive.
That's a very
about
good thing.
Grenada. And that's very, very, very positive. So I'm supportive, and I just wish them the best going forward.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much for your perspective. I'm looking back and bringing it a little forward. Appreciate it.
Thank you. You're welcome. Anytime. I'm Grenadian. Proud to
Alrighty.
be Greens.
Take care. You heard that. The man said he was proud to be Greens. And he did give a very interesting perspective.